Bluehost Honest Review. Would I recommend it? Hi, it's Peter here from Hidden Online Living, and in this video I want to give you an honest review of Bluehost web hosting platform and how suitable it will be for your business. There are a lot of highly competitive hosting platforms online today, and Bluehost is no exception. It is a giant in the web hosting industry, competing along the sides of HostGator, GoDaddy and SiteGround, to name but a few. And each of them all provide their own unique features and services. Bluehost is also the #1 recommended hosting provider on WordPress.org. And it offers a super simple, pain-free installation of WordPress on your hosting domain with only one click. That takes only moments to set up once you've signed up for the platform. The platform offers a list of the following features. You get a free domain for the first year once you sign up. You also get a free SSL certificate, which will help give your site added security and make it more noticeable on the internet, so it's more trustworthy. Obviously, you have one-click WordPress installed. It is actually really that simple to set it up. You will have your site set up in a matter of moments. You've also got 24/7 customer support, and the support section is fairly reasonable. I've used them before and they've been fairly adequate with some of the issues that I had, and I was able to get my site back up and running within as little as 30 minutes with some of the queries that I've had. The pricing on the platform is also very affordable too when you're just first signing up, and it offers a host of different other features for WordPress hosting, WordPress Pro. Even you could set up like an e-commerce store as well. It has loads of different plugins and features that can help you get set up. It has different hosting setups, shared hosting. That is actually the cheapest. There's VPS hosting, there's dedicated hosting. Now, they're a bit more expensive, but that's only if you want to upgrade at a later date. And then you've got domains and you have different professional services. Bluehost also allows users that sign up to the platform to also become affiliates, and they have the potential to earn very high commissions for customer referrals. Also, you'll be able to click on the link here and it will take you to a separate page and will allow you to sign up for the program. As you can see, you can potentially earn up to $65 for each qualified sign up, which is very high. So as you scroll through the page, it will give you a list of all the different features of how the affiliate program actually works and what your entitlements are. If you have any questions, to get in contact with them. And again, you can find the affiliate section down below. Most of these mainstream websites usually always have an affiliate program, which you can usually find by scrolling down to the very bottom of the page anyway. So obviously when you sign up, your account will have to be verified. Once it's verified, you will officially be an affiliate of the program. Okay, so here are some of the pricing plans for the hosting. Now it varies from the cheapest, which is basic, and this is for one website, and it is fairly reasonable at $3.59 per month, and it allowed one website with 50 gig storage. And it gives you a list there of all the features, and then you can move it up a wee bit as well, the different pricing plans depending on what you're actually intending to do. If you're planning on having multiple websites, or there's the Pro plan, or there's even the Choice Plus. I currently am actually on this plan here because I have a couple of websites and domains purchased, and I intend to actually build a few websites out over time for different projects and so forth. So these prices are fairly reasonable for what they offer. But just a word of caution and to note that the prices that you're offered here when you're first signing up is the only price that you get for the first term of when you initially sign up. So if you sign up for 36 months, which is usually what happens, it charges you whatever price it does per month, but it doesn't really allow you to do that. You have to pay for the term that you sign up with. If it's for 12 months or for 24 months or 36 months, you have to pay it all off in a lump sum. Now you get it at a discounted price, which is fairly good, The only problem with it is say after the term of 36 months, which is 3 years, when it goes to renew, it will not renew at the discounted price. It will renew at the original price. So be expected to be hit with a hefty bill come that time when you need to renew. That would be one of the main issues that I would have with this platform. But on the plus side, if you manage to create a couple of websites or a couple of businesses and you manage to get them up and running, the cost in itself will more than make up for it over time. So as your businesses grow, the price will pretty much pay for itself over time. So when you decide to sign up with a chosen plan, you will then be taken to select your domain. You'll be able to check to see if the domain is taken or not. And if you find a name that you like, that you know that will fit in with what you're trying to achieve, then you can purchase it, and because you're signing up, it will be free. So when you go through the process of signing up, you will have a few upsells and so forth by signing up. Now you can take them on and off. There's a few security features and you can add them on. It'll be an additional price, but you don't really need a lot of them. So once you've gotten everything ready, it will then prompt you then to install WordPress, and it will literally only take moments. It's very, very simple to do and pain free. So when you have your account set up, you will be taken into your Bluehost dashboard, which will look something like this, and you'll have a list of, say, potentially like different sites. In my case, at the moment, I've 5 different sites that I currently plan on working on at some point, but I bought the domains just to have them, so I know I can work on them in the future. Now there are a lot of upsells on the platform, so if I click into the marketplace here, there are a lot of different features and stuff that you can actually add to make your websites more secure, even add different features to make your website stand out a lot more. And again, these will all cost extra. So like if your site needs an SSL certificate, which it inevitably will. Now if you've transferred your site from another domain or hosting provider, chances are you will have to purchase the likes of an SSL certificate separately. It won't be free because you've bought it elsewhere, but you will need it. It's just for authority on your website, so at least it's trustworthy. But again, for the moment, you don't have to worry too much about this. It's just a case of just getting everything set up. So you have different features like email and office, and here it will actually give you a list of all the email accounts that you currently have set up on the platform, referring to the websites that you've set up. And you can also check out the domains that you actually own. And if you want to, you can also add a few more. You'll have one main one, and the rest of them are all add-on domains, but you can have as many as you wish pretty much, but you will have to pay extra to buy the domains. And they are okay in terms of price. They're anywhere between $10 and $12 per year, but there will be added features like security features and stuff, so it will actually add up when you're going to purchase it. But again, you can just click on the add domain, and it will actually give you the option to search for a domain name and check to see if it's actually available. So I'll just type in the name here. And then I can just check to see if it's actually available. So there you go. It gives you a list, a breakdown of the different variations of the site name: .com, .net, .online, .org, and they're all available, and you can see the prices vary from them. But if you can get it, generally get a .com because it is the most recognized, especially on the internet. And you also have the feature of transferring your domain. as well across from another hosting provider. So again, you can, if you've your website domain, it'll be present on your dashboard, but if you've the domain hosted somewhere else, you can transfer it. So you can click on this button here to transfer domain, and it can actually give you a breakdown of what site it is that you want to transfer. So I'll just click back onto that again. The loading times on the dashboard do be fairly decent enough. It doesn't take overly long to load. Now, my internet connection itself, I'll be honest, is not the fastest. It is relatively moderate at best, but even at that, Bluehost really doesn't have much trouble loading up my sites and some of the features I have on it. But as you can see, with the sites transferred, it'll all say verified. Now, originally when I first bought my account on Bluehost, my main site here, I didn't buy the actual domain through Bluehost. I bought it through NameSilo, but I just wanted to have everything unified, so I went through the process of actually transferring the domain over to Bluehost just so I can have everything in one place, because I was having trouble getting my SSL certificate to show up on this here, so the only way really around that was to transfer the domain over. But again, once I went through the process, now it does cost extra to do that. I think it cost me about €25 to transfer it over, but the process was quick and painless. Like the Bluehost would email you and keep you in the loop, and the whole process roughly took about 7 days. Now, I didn't mind as much because this website I don't actually have live yet, so it didn't bother me in that sense. So I didn't hear anything then until I got the email then about a week later to confirm that everything had gone through. So when I went in and checked it, everything was working fine, and I can load up the website, everything works fine, so there was no problem with it at all. But again, I'll show the process of what I needed to do to transfer my domain from NameSilo to Bluehost in a separate video. So once we're done here, I can just click down here on Advanced. And this here will take me into the Bluehost backend, and will give you a load of general information about your account, IP address, data usage, file usage, and so forth. And you can pretty much check everything that you need to check with your email content and so forth. Again, you can go on to and set up custom named email accounts, and this will be essential for your businesses because you don't want to use just a generic Gmail account or vice versa for your go-to emails when you're responding to customers on your businesses. You want to have a specific email address, and you can set one up through this here as well and link it through your autoresponder. And it's fairly simple to set up. And again, I will demonstrate that in another video. So, could Bluehost be the platform for you? And would I recommend it? Well, in my opinion, I would recommend it in terms of its simplicity and ease of use. As when I was starting out, when I wanted to create my own websites and so forth, I just wanted a simple yet effective way to get started quickly and easily without the hassle of having to worry about all the complicated details. And with Bluehost, I found it to be very, very pain-free and simple, and I had everything pretty much up and running in only a matter of minutes. Now, I know that it may not be for everybody, but again, everybody's preferences are different, and there is loads of different alternatives out there that can work equally as good. But for me personally, I just wanted something, like I said, super simple, and that I didn't want the stress or the hassle, and this provided me with that solution. But it's totally up to you what you decide, and if it is, be sure to check it out, and I'll make sure to leave a link in the description so that you can go and take a look for yourself. And it also has the added advantage once you're a customer, that you can also promote the program as an affiliate, which speaks volumes, because if you can make money on commissions on referrals to the program, then that will easily pay for your subscription fees and will pay for itself in the long run. And it is definitely worthwhile checking out just for that point alone. So there you have it. Hopefully you found the content in this video to be useful. And if you have, be sure to like and share the video. Also hit the notification bell to be made aware of future content. And if you have any questions about Bluehost or anything in general in the videos that I create, be sure to leave a comment down below. And also be sure to check out the first link in the description if you're thinking of getting started with the platform. And again, thanks for watching.